Dogs, let's see what's happening this week on Code Blue Now. Madison dives deep into the impacts of small businesses, Emily informs us on the harm and beauty standards, and finally, Deer comes back with another episode of Truth or Deer. Now please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Hey Bulldogs, I'm Carmen Sotlet here with Johan Rodriguez Vieira, and welcome back to another episode of Code Blue Now.
Happy Friday, everyone. But Carmen, can you tell me if it's almost February break yet?
Slow down, Johan. We still have almost a month left.
Are you sure it's a month? I don't think I can last that long.
Trust me, I'm sure. But until then, you still have time to help others too. The Bloodmobile will be here on January 26th. Students who are 16 and older are eligible to donate at the Children's Hospital Blood Drive. See Mrs. McDonough for a permission slip or more information.
And something that we've also mentioned last show is you'll get a free sweatshirt for your donation.
That sounds like such a deal, so why wait to donate? But why also wait for this next opportunity?
And for the juniors or the class of 2025, if you sold 5 or more packs of cupcakes for the Cupcake Charlie's fundraiser, then guess what? Your name has been entered in a raffle in order to win what?
One free prom ticket. So let's not waste any more time and reveal our winner.
And the winner of the free prom ticket is Destiny Rodriguez. Congratulations, Destiny, on winning that free prom ticket.
Congrats, but isn't prom like months away from now, Johan?
Hey, free 99 is free 99.
Talk about starting the year right. That gives me hope that I won't burn out before prom.
I feel the exact same way. But until then, there's someone else in our school who's been making a name for themselves by kickstarting their own small business.
Madison gives us a better look at what it's like to own a small business from the eyes of HMHS's Alicia Killian.
Holbrook Middle High School is home to students with a multitude of interests and hobbies. Some play basketball, some play instruments, and others decide to play around with cameras. Alicia Killian prefers to crochet in her free time.
I love doing crochet. It is almost like a source of therapy for me. I do it almost every day to just relax at the end of the day and calm myself down.
Alicia creates a variety of products, such as tapestries, headbands, and coasters, that she sells through her small business, AOK Crochet.
I decided to turn crocheting into a business mainly because at the time I didn't have a job and I saw it as a way to just get some money here and there, but also because some people had expressed interest in buying things that I made.
Mr. Hoyle, the new business teacher at HMHS, preaches self-employment.
The benefits of opening a small business would be creative freedom. You are your own boss, right? So you call the shots. And the other obvious would be you get to make your own hours.
Small businesses are important because a lot of them are sourced within your own community. So by supporting a small business, you are in turn supporting your community. And this is showed in places like farmers markets or craft fairs. A lot of these people are local and they are just trying to make some extra money.
First and foremost, if you are operating a business here in the town, right, you're obviously paying business tax back into the community. The other thing is if you grow your business to a place where you're hiring others, you're providing job opportunities.
Despite any doubts you might face, small businesses are a good investment.
I say don't hesitate because if it doesn't go well, at least you tried.
If there was really just one piece of advice I could give for starting a business, it would be try to find a local attorney, business lawyer. A lot of times they'll provide, free advice pro bono, and then you can always take my entrepreneurship class and I can help you get started there too.
If you would like to support Alicia, you can contact her through her Instagram, AOK Crochet. And if you're interested in starting your own small business, contact Mr. Hoyle. For Code Blue Now, this has been Madison Burnett reporting.
Wow, that's impressed me for sure. And thanks, Madison, for the report.
You know, Johan, Alicia's story inspired me to start up my own business.
And what kind of business would that be?
Standing on business.
Wow, I don't know what was worse, that or midterms next week.
It's no secret that midterms are back at HMHS. Next week with testing for periods 1 and 2 on Wednesday, January 17th, periods 3 and 4 Thursday, January 18th, and periods 5 and 6 on Friday, January 19th. Remember that these 3 days are half days, so plan accordingly.
And in addition to midterms next week, the boys and girls basketball teams will both be facing some tough opponents. And Chuck is back to go more in depth.
Welcome back to another sports update. The girls are 6-2 headed into next week. They play Wareham on Tuesday. The boys stand at 7-3 after a tough loss against the rivals, Avon High School. They take on Boston Collegiate Charter next Tuesday. Both teams are on the road. And in national news, Gerard Mayo, new head coach for the New England Patriots. That's all I got. Back to you guys at the desk.
I'm definitely looking forward to what our teams can do during this January stretch. And in other news, if you're interested in ordering sweatpants or pajama pants, then take a stop by Miss Gallagher's room and pick up an order form.
Also, Term 3 schedules will be distributed after the show. The new schedule begins on Monday, January 22nd.
Now, moving on to a more serious note. Body image and beauty standards are prevalent issues that everyone struggles with, and our school is no exception. Guest correspondent Emily Yip brings us more information about this topic.
The capstone project can be defined as a final assessment used to apply appropriate knowledge and skills to real-world issues. As an Asian American stepping into a first-grade classroom, Amy saw herself as a minority.
My first impressions upon walking into my classroom was that none of them looked like me. They all either had like bright blue eyes, like blonde hair, basically something that didn't really look like me. I naturally have darker features, so my hair is a lot darker. I didn't really look like what everyone else looked like and what everyone else saw as beautiful. I really spent like my whole childhood dealing with this kind of insecurity, so I hope to bring more light to this kind of rising issue.
With the rapid increase of discrimination against diversity, there's a call to action for what it means to standardize the term beautiful.
If you have like lighter features, so if you're more like of a pale complexion, if your hair color is a lot lighter, if your eyes are a lot lighter, that's kind of like what people consider as the perfect woman. It's just putting like a really unrealistic feature and stuff like that put upon women. It just really affects them mentally. For my capstone, I hope that other women or other girls of younger ages are able to take away that you just should be who you are. Think about what you think of yourself. Are you happy with how you are? Are you happy with who you are? Like for me, it took me over a decade and my whole entire childhood to figure out who I am. Do I really like myself? And I'm still learning to love myself fully. It's more like a process. There's no deadline to this. It will take time, but it's just, there's no need to rush it.
Amy intends to send the message that there isn't one definitive beautiful, and that true beauty comes in multiple forms. This has been Emily Yip reporting.
Thank you to Emily for educating us on this matter.
While Emily did cover that story perfectly, I want to turn our attention to all of the amazing capstone students who've started presenting their final presentations on Thursday and today.
A huge congrats to all the seniors who have already presented, and good luck to everyone who will be taking midterms next week.
Capstone is such a big part of senior year, and aren't you taking it next quarter, Johan?
You know it, and I'm feeling pretty excited, I can't lie.
Well, remember that free prom ticket we gave away? Well, isn't prom a big priority to you?
Obviously, why wouldn't it be?
In that case, Johan, make sure your class dues are paid if you don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Class dues for the sophomore class are now due, so sophomores, see Miss Grant ASAP if you haven't paid yet.
And it's also important for students to catch up on their detentions in order to participate in social events. If you're not caught up yet, detentions will be held next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday after midterms at 11:15. This is a great opportunity to catch up on your detentions.
I'd much rather be watching something entertaining rather than sit in detention.
I couldn't agree with you more. So I think it's time to bring back a familiar face.
Let's cut it over to CBN's very own Dear Patel for yet another Truth or Dear.
Yo, it's been a while. Now it's time to smile. Yeah, give those truths and dears a try. Now, I'm Dear, not that cold blue guy. Truth or dare?
Dare. Go up to a teacher and call them by their first name. David Jacobs, how you doing?
Doing good.
David.
You called me Mr. Jacobs.
No, I said David.
No, you definitely said Mr. Jacobs the first
David.
time.
David Jacobs.
What if my first name's not David? What if it's something else?
What was it?
I don't know. We can't be sure.
Uh-oh.
Could be Dan. I don't know.
Damn. That ended. That's not what I expected.
Truth or dare?
Dare. Oh,
Here you go. Hold the mic.
I don't know. Say something. I don't know what to say. Can I pick a different one? Huh? Have a certain contest with the camera. Can I take a bow?
Truth or dare?
Deer. Riz someone up using this poem. The clouds are disappearing. The color purple is nearing. Wait, it is missing. In a vase, I love this vase. With my heart, it is a puzzle of my love.
That was crazy. Truth or dare?
I choose deer. Riz someone up with this line. You are a piece of grass because I love your heart in a fridge. I love you so much, you're a ladder.
I'm a piece of grass because of what?
I don't even know what this says. Read it. I want to go. I don't even know what that means. Like, y'all really chose that? Me!
You're a piece of grass because I love your heart in a fridge? Who came up with this?
Truth or dare?
Dare. Roast everyone at the table, bet. You're boring? You're really weird? Your glasses suck. Damn. You have anger issues. You can't fix a what?
What about you?
I'm dumb.
Okay.
Take a lollipop to be interviewed.
Truth or dare?
Dear. Roast the cameraman. Your sister's better than you, bro. Plus, your forehead's massive. Plus, in your nose. And just get rid of the beard. Thank you. Yeah, she has better shoe game than you. You need to buy some. Your sister's just better than you in general. Like, look at your shoes, bro. For real? Please.
You're better. You're better. You're just better.
For me?
Yes, you're just better.
Get pandas.
Truth or dare?
Truth. What is your New Year's resolution? To get better in sports. Just like overall get better and make varsity maybe. Yeah.
What sport do you play?
I play soccer. One of the best sports, popular.
First lunch was chaos. There was no order. Truth or dare has no borders. The fact that we made it out was a sign that we'll see you on Truth or Dare episode 9.
You sure can count on Deer for always keeping us entertained. The only dare that he can't do is make a bad Truth or Dare.
I agree, Johan. He's always been consistent.
But if we want to keep the whole show consistent, we're going to need another week to prepare. And on that note, I'm Johan Rodriguez Vera.
And I'm Carmen Sotlet. We'll see you next Friday.